Hi everybody, Mr. Jones. Here is a quick video about that D major scale, which is playing Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do from D, low D to high D, and basically we have to shift. It's all the notes that we've learned so far is the D major scale, one octave of D. That's 8 notes, like octopus, like an octave. And we'll play it today with 4 bows on each note, so you can really get a chance to get back into the habit, or if you were already still playing, focusing on a great bow path and a great sound. Let me move my camera down so you can see my bow a little better. Excuse the squeaks. So making a great bow path and seeing if you've got that nice flexible thumb down there, right? Unless you've got a German bow. I don't think any of our bassists have German bows at this point. 6th grade bassist. So if we play the notes of the scale, it's open D first. If you don't remember your string names, remember that from thick to thin, I like to say from our thickest strings to our thinnest strings, because we go through thick and thin together. It goes elephants are decidedly great. So your D string is decidedly, so from thick to thin, elephants are decidedly D. So it's your second skinniest string basses. And we'll play open D, and then we'll play our first finger E right on that first line, and then a big 4. I got that nice strong 4 developed yet. It's a lot about your hand position. You don't want to be too crooked, right? You have to have a nice curved hand. And is your thumb underneath the middle of your fingers, right underneath your middle finger? If it's too far up, your 4th finger is not going to have any strength, and it's going to hurt your hand and make it even more tiring to play. And likewise, if you have it down too low, then your 1, well, I guess that's high, because this is the high direction. So right in the middle, and F sharp would be your next note, so F sharp is that 4, and then we go to our G string because we ran out of fingers. Open G, then first finger is A, then B is our 4 again, and then we're shifting. So we relax our hand, we keep the shape, we slide up until our 4 hits our high D position, and we play a 2 right below it for the C sharp, 2. A little bit higher, and 4, the high D. So those are the notes. Open 1, 4, open G, 1, 4, C sharp, shifting up 2, and D. Okay, and we'll play 4 notes on each bow. Quarter, 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 quarter. Ready? Play with me. 1, 2, ready, go. D, first finger now. F sharp 4 now. Open G, ready, go. Get that finger ready for 1. 4 now, B. Now shifting up. Jump. 2. And 4. Repeat that 4. 2 now. Now shifting backwards, you're going to jump your hand backwards. Finding that 4. 1. Open G. Get ready for your 4. Always be prepared. 1 now. Open D. You got it. So you can change that by making it 3 notes and then 2 notes. So you can do 3 notes. Or 2 notes. Or even 1 note, of course. So there's always ways to practice. We're just focusing on making a great bow sound, experimenting how we get a great sound out of our instrument. Basses, we have a special challenge that the other orchestra members don't have to change positions. We have to shift. So there is something you could practice, and it probably isn't something you need to work on in your beginning stages, is how that shift works. Here's an easy way to practice it. Take that 4, or a good way to practice it. They're all kind of difficult at first, but then it gets easy. That 4 in regular first position, and slide it up to your high D, that mark that's pretty close to the edge of the neck. Okay, it should be the only ones on there, I think. If you practice sliding to it, that often helps. And if you can watch with your eyes, you can also watch with your ears if you know what note you're looking for. So you're listening for the octave D. So you can check and see if it's in tune. If it's not exactly right, if you're off just a little bit, doesn't sound right, move it around just a little bit. Oh, too far. might find that the tape is a little bit off because the bridge can shift around and the strings and the body of the instrument can change, and these tapes aren't always perfect. So use your ear to see if you can do it. So that sliding shift, you have to pull the strings hard enough so that you make a sound, but loose enough that you can slide. So that's the Goldilocks principle again, just right. Thanks for practicing with me. Do it 10 more times.